Alrighty, chat. Round one. Fight. How you doing, chat? Good afternoon. We're playing a little Jund. And my hand Juns, and by that I mean it only has one untapped land. Hey, we got 2 1-drops. Sounds good, Zeriak. Just let me know what's going on. And by let me know, I mean if I see you in chat, I'll know what's going on. Alright, just drop something on the floor. Good start to the stream. Failed my dexterity check immediately. Oh, it's gonna be a good challenge, chat. I can feel it. I'm feeling this Jeskai Blink deck. I'm not. But, you know, I'm feeling it. Ragavan? Here. Looks like the mirror. I don't know if I really wanted to play against the mirror round one, but we don't have a choice. This is our destiny. I guess I just kill this at the beginning of combat. I don't really want to kill it and have another one get dashed on me. And sneeze I did. Stub. Oh. Well, shit, I just got punished for not killing this thing. That's kind of a bummer. Which of these is less impactful in the matchup? Probably Flage. Sorry, Flage. I thought it was the mirror also. That's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't end up costing us too badly. I mean, they shouldn't be able to play a threat this turn unless it's another Ragavan. Hey, at least I muted my sneeze. I'm quick about it. Another strand in the pass. Alright, I guess it should have been Felia. I don't know. I'm curious to see what's winning the other no banless challenges. Is no banless its own category on Goldfish yet? Last time I checked, it was part of Modern. I think I'm going to die this game, by the way. Yep. Need to kill my Ragster. Oh, they have a Ragster. A first strike in Ragster, nonetheless. I really wish I had that Solitude still. Is Blue Black Flash cooked online? It's still around. I've played against it a lot during leagues. I'm just gonna take the damage. And hopefully they don't hit anything crazy. Prismatic ending. Oh my god. Bruh. Well, bye-bye, Ragster. It's so Jover. I have to imagine this fella is not living. Entomb Flage is pretty good. Maybe they have nothing. Cope, 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 cope. I did draw land for Flage. Pretty sure I have to Flage, but first I'm gonna attack with Felia. They're gonna Binding the Flage, which is gonna be an inconvenience, but I think that's okay. Entombing Flage might actually win me this game. Entombing Flage was really strong here. It's 100% gonna get Binding, and they're gonna attack me with the Scion. I go back down to 9. But I could Felia flicker the Binding as well if I wanted to free Flage. Say that 10 times fast. Felia flicker to free the Flage. My opponent exploded. Analyze my opponent. I gotta watch Dune 1 and 2 first. I heard about it, but I haven't actually seen it. Yo, Jesse Reed, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Alright, maybe I wait for number 3 to come out and I watch 1, 2, and 3 all at the same time. Jar of brown mystery drink? It's iced coffee. I actually started making my iced coffee in a mason jar so that way I can shake it after I like finish brewing it. Get the almond milk in there. Get the espresso in there. Get a little bit of raspberry syrup in there. And then just... That's my onomatopoeia for shaking a mason jar. Alright, let me upload this list while I'm thinking about it. Just call this deck Jund. Didn't even try. Just listen to the audiobooks. I do enjoy a good audiobook. My opponent said Magic Online crashed. Yeah, I believe that. Bear's hair. Thank you. Appreciate the prime. Yeah. We knew that though. What if they also had consigned memory? You think they have consigned memory? They do not have consigned memory. I'm in big trouble if they have their own flage. Yeah, how you doing, Christmas? Jeskai, baby, let's go. What the fuck? Am I gonna die? Doorkeeper throw, leyline binding. Leyline binding is tough here. I think we get greedy here. I think we Felia and then Riddler and hope to draw into a land. They have Doorkeeper thralls, and then Riddler's not going to be very good after that, so I think getting greedy here is fine. Hopefully draw land for consign. Otherwise, I could just consign this. It's an arena. That's kind of funny. Alright, well, we could consign a couple things at least. I can consign the leyline binding, and then keep my flage maybe. They floated the green mana. They draw a Kavu. Oh. Shimata. Okay. Well, that is not good. I guess I cast Riddler, and then I consign the Legend of Roku. But I have to fetch Shock, because I need triple blue. Not having this basic island's gonna kill me here, isn't it? Man, that's kind of poetic. Okay. I'm gonna have to consign the ley line at some point. I can't afford to do that right now, though. Because I think I have to consign this Legend of Roku. They drew a stub. I'm gonna explode. Hey, let's get to draw two. Riddler Ephemerate. I mean, it's not bad. Hmm. I'm not really sure what to do. Because I could Riddler. I could sacrifice Felia and Riddler plus Consign take out the ley line. Or I could Felia blink the binding. And then consign the binding or just ephemerate whatever they target. I can get my Fleege back. But I don't think Fleege is going to beat the Dragon Man. It's 8 mana? This thing has to attack, right? I think I Riddler pass. Or I could just blink the Leyline Binding with Fleege and then Ephemerate. No, the Fleege doesn't sack itself because the Doorkeeper throw. But I don't know how good Fleege even is here. That's the problem. I don't think I do it. I think I play another Riddler and I pass. Should I spend an Ephemerate to draw 2? Draw 3? Draw 2. I don't know how valuable Ephemerate is here. I think I just cycle this. And by cycle it, I mean have it do nothing and then don't rebound it. Okay, these were not great either. I think I have to get rid of that ley line. Yeah, I came to the same conclusion. Oh, they no blocks. Maybe accidentally. Alright. Living on fumes. I also can't fetch, otherwise I'd died at the Doorkeeper throw. They're one land off of starting to make dragons. Oh, Solitude Ephemerate. Bless. I guess it doesn't really help until I get rid of the Doorkeeper Throw. But I could like attack Felia, blink this Doorkeeper Throw, and then Solitude Ephemerate. I kind of want to not die to a Flage though. Hmm. Trying to think if there's anything I can hit off the top of their deck that I'd want to cast. I guess I won't technically die to Flage yet, but at some point I will. Because, yeah, the Doorkeeper Throw is coming back. Did you hear about the Yuta thing? I did not. What's the T? Oh, hey, it's Flage. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and not cast that, I think. I guess I could cast it. No, I can't cast it anyways. Alright, well, we'll pass. Yeah, we're not out of it yet. Lightning Bolt still kills me. Oh, God. Okay, I think we go to 1 and fetch. Oh. Cool. I'm playing some spicy ones in the sideboard, by the way. I got a Ceremonious Rejection and a Flusterstorm. I'm ready for Tron and Storm. I take this Surgical for their Flages. I really want to take out these Ragavons, so maybe... Yeah, I have 4 Charmaws and the 5th Consign at home. That's how bad the matchup is, I think. Which I'm pretty sure is just horrendous. Well, I'm pretty sure they were dead, but, you know, still, they weren't, like, dead. That was a crazy game to win. I kind of like this hand. I think this hand's good. Alright, 1 point for not needing that basic island, by the way. Shout out to us for taking out that basic island. I like this hand against specifically Zoo. The Galves are kind of meh. Strix is very good in this deck. Four Kavu. That lined up so well with the music. I don't think I cycled this Riddler. I could, but I don't think I'm under enough pressure to the point where I really need to tap out a Gelv. Arena of Glory. That means no Scion of Draco. I know, right, Nathan? I didn't think I was going to be awake either. Also, Nathan, I'm convinced Kethis combo is broken right now. Can you do me a solid and top 8 a challenge with Kethis combo? Just because? No problem, I'll do it tomorrow. Thanks, Nathan. Yeah, no, Josh's list is great, but you're gonna have to fix the mana. The mana is real tough. Kind of forgot that they got these Rathless guys. I don't know if it's gonna matter. Basic Island was like so horrible. I think the amount of Basic Island lost me like the one match that I lost with the deck. And Jeskai Blink is Jund. Hmm. Kind of want a surgical just to spot check. It's probably super troll though. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm curious to see what they have in their hand. Oh, it's lightning bolts. I see. Okay. Well, I think we just don't haste this and get it out of the graveyard. Then next turn, if they decide to double bolt this Flage, then I can like haste Riddler, haste Felia, and then blink it. I think my turn changes if they have like a leyline binding here. So maybe spot checking was worth it. Just using my surgical as like Gataxian Probe, but don't draw a card. I cast Peak. Do they find a Flage? Looks like they found a Flage. Okay. Well, Flage plus Lightning Bolt's gonna kill my Flage. And then they have Arena of Glory. And maybe Peak was not worth it. If only I had a surgical extraction. Shit. Well, Felia's gonna get bolted. I guess I could haste Riddler, haste Felia. And they bolt Felia, I get to smack him with Riddler and draw two. Casting Riddler seems poor into them hasting a Flage. I could also just Flage. Flash and Felia, make them use their Lightning Bolt, untap, and I have Riddler. I could draw to Swan Song. Hmm. I think I messed this up pretty badly, chat. Bolts the Felia. Yep. Maybe Maluxac anyways? Not a Luxac confirmed. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I'm gonna take 12. Go to 4. Can't really fetch. I could play a Riddler. Oh, spending that surgical was such a throw. At the time, I thought it was okay, though. I very think of the Prime the 27 months. We'll draw pending. I hope so. Best I can do is another Flage. Which is not very good. I can't fetch and play a Riddler. So I guess I have to warp a Riddler and try to draw something else. Now, yeah, like if I had enough mana here, we'd play this game like shit. If I had one more mana, I could go Flage, and kill their Flage, but now I can't because of this haste. I guess I gotta warp this Riddler and draw Solitude. That works. I don't like Solitude. Dead to another Flage. Legend of Roku, okay. Ragavan Binding. Oh boy. Okay. 6. Alright, they don't have 1 mana binding. I guess that means I haste Flage plus Consign. I kind of want this Consign for the Legend of Roku, but if I haste Flage Consign, I don't know if I lose this game. I get something nasty with Ragavan. I could just play a Riddler and then Consign. I don't know. Pretty interesting. Ah. There's a lot of options here. I think it's just haste deflation, consign it. I don't know. There's actually a lot of options here. No Godless Shrine, please. They have Godless Shrine that I'm gonna regret Arena. Surely they don't have Godless Shrine, right? Oh, they have Godless Shrine. Shit. Is that normal? I'm probably dead now. Oh, it's just Rock Bone. Why did they just... Oh, they can't dash it from Exile. They have to Arena. I mean, I wasn't looking for Godless Shrine back at the, when I was like looking at their deck, right? Also, they hit my Riddlers. They're gonna draw it too. Felio could be really good. Because we drew Felia, I think we just cast the Flage from our hand, kill this, and then try to Felia blink our own Riddler. I don't think we're gonna end up winning this game. I'm gonna go to 3. And they're gonna flip into another 4/4 also. We played this about as horribly as possible. I will go to 1. They found a consigned memory. I was kind of curious to see if they would consign the dash. Hey, dude, Shorv. Okay, so Arena Flage could save me. And you gotta try to kill this Avatar Roku. Oh, I get to attack? That's pretty huge. Blink that. Kill that. Should I have Blink the Binding? Was it lethal to Blink the Binding? I think it was lethal to Blink the Binding. I guess if they have nothing. Ephemer's also lethal if they have nothing. Oh, they did have a Path to Exile. Really? Hmm. I guess they misclicked. I still think we're in a really good spot. So, yeah, they messed up. They had a Path to Exile. They should have Path to Exile my Flage. If they Path to Exile my Flage, I think I just lose that. Right? I guess I could blink Riddler, put it back into my board. I could Ephemerate Flage. I don't know. I have no idea. Here's the Yuta stuff. Alright, let's see it. 2021 World Champion Yuta Takahashi, whose likeness featured in Fairy Mastermind, is currently facing controversy over alleged cheating in the Japanese Magic community. At the Champion Cup final held last weekend during a match against Rei Hirayama, a situation was captured on video in which Yuta drew a card from a trigger Monument to Endurance while Rei still had a response from Soul Guide Lantern. The accidental card drawn was shown to be Accumulate Wisdom. While being pointed out that Yuta had rushed the resolution, he was seen on video shuffling his hand, which further complicated the situation before a judge ruling. The judge ultimately ruled it was an unintentional mistake, instructing Yuta to return a card from his hand at the top of his library and backing up the game state. As a result, the Accumulate Wisdom that should have been on top of the library instead remained in hand, which worked in his favor. Yuta explains the situation in an article and claimed that the hand shuffling was accidental. He also stated that he intentionally did not clarify the order in which cards were drawn to a judge, noting that if he had done so, the Accumulate Wisdom should have remained on top of the library. The incident has sparked debate in the Japanese Magic community, with players questioning whether he had deliberately gained an unfair advantage. Let's watch the video. Wait, what happened? Let's go back a sec. So let's go back to the point where the Soul Guide Lantern gets cast, because now I'm curious. Back it up, back it up. Oh, the Soul Guide Lantern's been here forever. I see. The Soul Guide Lantern was on the table already. Okay. And then he goes for the discard, and he triggers again. And he goes, wait, in response to the Monument trigger, I would like to exile your graveyard. Why is it so pixelated? There we go. I mean, this looks accidental, but like not putting that Accumulate Wisdom back on top was like a little sketchy, right? Because, you know, like that's the card he drew. I don't even know if it would be ruled that way. I feel like whenever an extra card is drawn, he should be able to Thoughtseize his hand and then pick a card to put it back into the deck, right? Isn't that the ruling for extra cards? I'm not sure whose turn it was. Either way, you get a response to the monument. So what was the resolution? Blah, 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 blah. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Judge is talking. Sees the accumulate wisdom. Does anybody speak Japanese? I do a little bit, but not this much. Oh, he's shuffling up and picking a random card? Oh, they're picking a random card. I don't feel like this is how this should have been resolved. That's a little bit of a weird resolution. No? I thought the ruling for drawing an extra card was that your opponent gets to Thoughtseize you. Bro doesn't speak Bro doesn't speak Japanese. I speak a little bit. I took a few years of Japanese back in high school, but it's been so long. Yeah, it's supposed to be Thoughtseize, right? Why didn't they just resolve it like Thoughtseize, where he could have just taken whatever card he wanted and have it get shuffled back into the deck or whatever? Or put back on top, I guess. I don't know. The ruling was bad. I don't even think that's Yuda's fault. I think that's just the ruling being trash. Chotomate kudasai. Yeah, but like you can't really take that as word from a player. If they're like, I drew this, it's like, okay, but that's not like it doesn't matter, right? The ruling should have been Thoughtseize regardless of whatever Yuta drew. Because the judges aren't supposed to take into account what Yuta says he drew for turn. They should just like resolve that like a Thoughtseize. I don't know. That's not on Yuta, I think. I'm pretty sure that's just on the judges not resolving that correctly. So I don't think that's on Yuta at all. He made a vibe call. It kind of seems like he did make a vibe call. But it should definitely be Thoughtseize, so I don't know. It is what it is. I don't think this makes Yuta a cheater in the slightest. I think that's the judges failing. I mean, you can say what card it is, but technically the judges don't change their ruling because of whatever card you said it is. If you're like, this is the extra card I drew, they're like, cool. Who cares? Your opponent gets to Thoughtseize you and pick a card. That's what happens when you like draw 8 cards in your opening hand, for example. If you draw 8 cards in your opening hand, your opponent gets to Thoughtseize and take one of your cards. So I don't know. Luckily, I've never had to run into the extra card drawn rule at a competitive event. The ruling won't change, but everybody else watching won't accuse you of cheating. That's also true. But I mean, that looks like the furthest away from cheating that you can get. While still being accused, while still having cheating accusations against you. Paper Magic's hard. Don't get me wrong. I forget stuff all the time in Paper Magic. If I counted every like mistake or mistrigger as a cheat in paper, I'm a fucking serial cheater, let me tell you. I'll have you know, chat, I missed my Overlord Impend trigger 9 times at the RC when I played Black White Blink in Portland. I'm a serial cheater. Yeah, they could have appealed also. I don't know. If his opponent really cared that much, the opponent could have appealed. Somebody clip I'm a serial cheater and post that context. The sweet release of being canceled. I did have food poisoning. That was a terrible tournament. That was such a bad time. Except for playing Legacy with you, of course. That was a good time. Until you turn one chalice me. I need help. You play a lot of Modern. I can build Prowess, Tron, Eldrazi, or should I save a little more energy for... Or should I save a little more for energy or something? I don't think Prowess is well positioned because of all the energy, so I would probably stay away from Prowess. Energy's a really tough matchup. You can win as Prowess, it's possible. Is it great? Not really. I think with Energy being the most popular deck, Eldrazi's not that bad. Tron, I don't know if Tron's better or worse than regular, like, Eldrazi ramp. I think Tron's probably better. Energy's good. So I don't know. I would say Tron or Energy. Maybe Eldrazi ramp. I haven't really played any Eldrazi ramp recently. Yeah, I'm a serial cheater and Yuta's fine. It was just a bad judge call, I think, in reality. But I don't know. If his opponent really cared, his opponent should have just appealed, but it doesn't seem like his opponent really cared that much. What's your favorite deck in Modern right now? Probably still Yogg. I think Yogg's pretty unplayable right now, but Yogg is so much fun. I think Yogg is the one that stimulates my brain the most. Second most favorite deck might be Jeskai Blink right now. I used to be a big Jeskai Blink hater, but I'm coming around on Jeskai Blink. I also think Sultai Living End is a lot of fun. I know I'm like a Living End hypocrite because I couldn't stand Living End during the Rhinos meta. But Sultai Living End is pretty cool with Wistfulness and Deceit. You actually get to play different angles of the deck instead of just like cycle Living End. Miracles is one of my favorites as well, but I think Miracles is also just really bad. Sewer Combo, I don't actually like Sewer Combo that much. I just think Sewer Combo is very, very powerful. But we're gonna break Solemn Creation. Solemn Creation seems good too. You drew 6 Living Ends in 4 games. That's why you can discard it with Wistfulness and then flash it back with Halo Forger. It's genius. How is this a 55-minute round? There's no way. No, there's your mistake. Halo Forger is sweet in that deck. I can't do Affinity, Poppy. It's not for me. Every opening hand I look at with horrendous disgust. I'm like, wow, what a terrible opener. As I see like 5-0 drops and 2 lands. Can't do it. Or just have a handful of Krang. It's like triple Krang, no artifacts. Poppy, thank you for the prime, the 40 months. Thanks for the resub, even though my hate for Affinity grows. Damn, this is a stacked challenge. We got Windsauce, Frowny, PT, Nathan. Wasn't Ginger in here too? DT. Did I see a Ginger? BFG's in here. Ginger's in here. Ginger has the worst breakers. That's tough. Yeah, dude, Thorborg. Is every round gonna go to 55 minutes, chat? Say it ain't so. What's your favorite cold food? I prefer most food cold compared to warm. I like every leftover cold, except for maybe soup. But cold burgers, peak. Cold sandwiches, cold pasta, cold, I don't know, jambalaya, whatever. It's just good. I just have no desire to warm it back up. Cold pizza, obviously. Cold steak, yeah. I don't really order steak very often, so I typically don't eat cold steak. Yeah, I told you I'm a serial cheater. Who else would eat cold leftovers? I think pizza, I don't know, pizza's good both warm and cold. I think it depends on the toppings on the pizza, because some toppings are better warm. Eating cold jambalaya in bed wearing jeans. Damn, that hit too close to home. The Acropolis, thank you for the prime, the 37 months. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 3 years. Can I keep this? It seems kind of bad. I prefer shower Dr. Pepper. This hand's kind of tough. I'm gonna keep it and regret this. I already lost. I've yet to bring a drink in the shower. You only live once. How did I lose on turn 1? That's crazy. It's not too late to bring a drink at the shower. Should be like that guy on Twitter that eats a bunch of like turkey legs in the shower. Yep. Oh my god. I think I had to kill this ocelot pride. No, why do I get punished for it? Dog. You know what? You did a great job, Ragavan. That's probably the most value we're ever going to get out of Ragavan in this matchup. It was delay or suspend one Rift Bolt on Guide of Souls. Oh boy. Cheaters get punished. Ocelot Pride. Man, this is so ass. I'm gonna lose my dog to Blink Riddler. Maybe I draw Gelv. Oh. Wait, that's great for me. Why? I'm so confused. That's really strange. I don't know why they would sacrifice Ranger Captain there. What are they afraid of? Spell-wise. Or do they just have like a Johnny Goblin bombardment? Check cleared. Maybe they have Flige? No. Voice of Victory, okay. Ocelot Bread, okay. I mean, we're still in a great spot. That's pretty good. So I can kill his Voice of Victory and then blink this guy to souls. Or I can kill his Ocelot Pride. I guess I kill Voice of Victory and I blink Guide of Souls. Hmm. Nice pass. Okay. Okay. Raphael's technique. Apparently, they wanted me to run into this Raphael's technique. Draw with Raven Charm. Oh wow, they drew with Raven Charm. Well, that actually fucking blows. Oh, I think that just cost me the game. Could surveil a Flage, maybe? Wow, I can't believe they drew it. That's so crazy. Okay, if we leave this on top, is this gonna be good enough? Probably not, but I think we have to leave it on top anyways. That is super annoying. Wow. I guess I just shouldn't have fired off the ephemerate. Oh, they drew a flage, okay. Wow. I felt like they played that very, very poorly. I guess I also played it poorly. I play around the Thraben Charm. Raphael's technique's kind of crazy. Alright, lesson learned. Should've just untapped. I don't think this hand gets there. Ten's better. It's either Consign or Fable, and I think getting rid of the Consign's a little bit better. Now we're gonna get a Steam Benson, kill this, then we're gonna get basic planes and Flash and Felio. Le Bomba. Like artifact creature planeswalker. Can't even counter the Bomba anyways. We're 1-0, down a game. Could also blink Fable. But I don't think Blinky Fable's as good. Could also try to drop Blue Source here. I did not drop Blue Source. There's the Blue Source. Kind of drew those two out of order. Alright. Sweet Blood Moon. Wouldn't it be a shame if he just died? Oh, good to know they have Blood Moon, though. I'm gonna prioritize fetching at least one planes, probably two. This hand is not keepable. Alright. I think I get rid of Flage. It's either Flage or Ephemerate. But Riddler Ephemerate's pretty nice. I don't really want another Riddler. Jumbo. My hand is pretty awkward. Yeah, we are dying, aren't we? Ross, thank you for the raid. I just Riddler Ephemerate. Where do I hold up Felium? Hope you had a good stream, Ross. They have Threeben Charm, then Riddler Ephemerate's not very good. I think I just let them waste their mana this turn. Right? Skateboard combo's crazy. Skateboard's just a crazy card in general. It's time to retire and stream Slay the Spire. I'm not opposed. I was hoping they would use a removal spell on Feli at the beginning of combat. Now I'm trying to think, like, maybe I just Wrath for one and I let the Ajani flip, because, I don't know, they probably have a removal spell. Maybe making him use the removal spell is better to flip the Ajani? I don't know. Does it matter? Hmm. Wrath for one also saves me 2 points of life. My Feli's probably gonna die to Johnny Flip anyways. I don't know, what do you think, chat? I guess saving the life is pretty good, right? Blink the Johnny. No, I definitely don't want to give him another Johnny token. Blink their city's blessing. Oh. I didn't think of that. Bye-bye, Felia. Oh, wow. So I have Solitude, Ephemera, and Flage. That seems quite strong. Alright, we pass. Could also Ephemerate this and then kill the Ragavan. I think I like Ephemerating this and killing the Ragavan. Might take some damage, but it's probably fine. Means I have Flage as a resource for later. I'm at 7, which is like not the lowest life total. Oh wow, they didn't have Gelv. Thought for sure they were gonna have Gelv. Species pretty good. Guide of Souls and the Legend of Roku. Well, we Flage here. Then I think we Riddler. I was thinking about attacking. I'm not sure if attacking is correct though. Many lands. I don't think attacking is correct because I have Ephemerate on rebound, so I could Ephemerate the Solitude. The snack, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. If they find a Flage, we're in a little bit of trouble. Kinda, not really. Voice of Victory. Okay. Let's see how we want to navigate this. I think we rebound on the Solitude and Solitude the Ajani. Oh, hi, Wrath. I don't even think I need a Wrath because I could just Hasty Flage instead. Yeah. Just Hasty Flage, kill that, and then they probably just die. I guess I wanted to crack this Arid Mesa first so I don't exile Flage to Flage. Roach! Thank you for the Prime of 6 months. Appreciate ya. What should we play between rounds, chat? Oh god, Magic Online's lagging. Caps lock on him? Might have caps lock on. No ban list. We're gonna play the no ban list challenge tomorrow. I don't know what I want to play in the no ban list challenge. I would like to. I'm like fat fingering everything. Still not used to typing this new password. You gotta pick a deck for no ban list tomorrow. Is there like a? I still don't see a category for no ban list modern on Goldfish. Is it under normal modern still? So I'd like to see what won the challenge today. Is Eldrazi with Nadu in second? Yeah. Eldrazi. Gross. Yeah, let me pull up the wizard site. MTGO deck lists. Contraption Challenge 32. I have located it. Alright, let's take a look at what no ban list has to offer us. Top Fleshraker. Nah, don't. Nah, don't play this deck. Wait, Blink? Yo, this deck's sweet. Black, white, Blink with Grief. And it's also got Lavinia. I love how degen this format is to the point where we have to play freaking 3 Lavinias in the main deck and 4 Clarion Conqueror with 4 Chrome Mox. 4 Clarion Conqueror, 4 Chrome Mox is crazy. That looks sweet. And then we have... What is this? Mono white? It's mono white Eldrazi. What the hell? Okay. Living End. Abominable Tree Folk? There's no way. Abominable Tree Folk is seeing play. What the fuck? This is just snow control. Assassin's Trophy, Clean the Dust, Drown in the Lock, Dead of Winter. It says Red and 6 in it? This is unhinged. 4 color snow control? Holy Shimata. This deck looks crazy. And not crazy good either. Just crazy. Alright, mono blue Flesh Raker, Living End, Energy. Yo, Energy getting 9th place, not bad. Wait, this is our opponent. This is our opponent from last round. They play Energy in every format. More Energy. Yo, it's got 4 main deck Harsh Mentors. Somebody's like, I ain't losing to Nadu. Fuck that. Honestly, Harsh Mentor is crazy good in this format. With all the tops and stuff. More Living End. Breach. Nadu. Dark Depths. Storm. What do you think we play? Chat, I'm taking suggestions for what we play in the no banless modern tournament tomorrow. I really like the 4 Harsh Mentor energy list. I think 4 Harsh Mentor is like exactly where you want to be. Harsh Mentor probably just slabs in this format in general. 4 Blood Moon's also kind of crazy, but I get it. Let's try this energy list. Let's see if we can get any place to queue. Any time to queue. This deck also has 14 lands, which is crazy to me too. Yeah, we got Thoughtseize. Oh, sorry, 16 lands. I don't know if I love Thoughtseize. Think I'm good on Thoughtseize. That seems too weird. I do like Quad Ring though. Or Blood Moon seems like a lot too. I think double white is a little hard for this list. Gotta fix this though. Get 1 mountain in here, and then I think 1 elegant parlor. Do I even want an elegant parlor? Maybe I don't want an elegant parlor. Maybe I just want another sacred foundry. Archon of a Myriad could be pretty good. I could just take another fetch. Archon of a Myriad seems better than Magebane Lizard to me. Also, do you want Archon of a Myriad versus High Noon? You run Rest in Peace. I think the Hogak decks kill you on like turn 1 though. Or I guess they can't kill you on turn 1, but they can kill you on turn 2. We try Rest in Peace. If I could spell. think this looks pretty good. Harsh Mentor seems correct. Oh god, I just clicked Commander. Somebody put me out of my misery. Harsh Mentor prowess. Probably. I don't really remember PT Nadu that much. I remember, actually, I do remember that because we watched it live on stream and we got to witness Soul Spike go from a $5 or $5 rare to $100 rare. It was crazy to watch. I hate these hubs. I think they're necessary for playing Raptor and Ring. I wouldn't be surprised if Reed brought Jund to Hogak. I own 0 rings now. I sold all my rings before they were gonna get banned. I was like, this shit's getting banned for sure. What happens first? We get paired to the next round of the challenge. So it's probably the next round of the challenge, if I'm being honest. You could play the 1-mana ritual, but I think you'd want to be more of like a prison-y energy list. Playing Rite of Flame is interesting though. I don't know. You don't really have anything to do with Rite of Flame past like the first one. You already have a lot of fast mana. Hey, we got paired. I don't think his hand's good enough. Alright, well, none of these hands are good. None of these hands are good at all. I could turn 1 Simian Spirit Guide and beat down. Scheisse. Alright, well, I guess I should have dashed. Oh, you know, I could have bought Giganta. Shit, I forgot about Giganta. I think I'm playing against GDS. It's not GDS. No. Alright, good thing I didn't buy Giganta. Oh, it could be scam. Scam likely. Maybe something never before seen. Buy Giganta, Chrome Mox, imprint Giganta. Sorry, buddy. I guess I should bolt this now if it's scam. Now we're gonna top deck ring. Emperor bones, though. The One Ring. Oh. Well, that's not the One Ring. It probably is important, Lyndon. I agree. But I don't know if I love Thoughtseize and Energy. I do like your 4 Harsh Mentor idea, though. The One Ring. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, don't need Blood Moon. Probably just take Rest in Peace instead. If it's a scam. His hands are so mid. Play Fury in the sideboard. I don't know if you need main deck Fury. Like, Fury's not that good in this format. It's not a lot of creatures. Gets scammed. Dies. Oh, good. Simian Spirit Guide's here. Okay. Little Amped Raptor. RP Guided Souls. I think they're good if you draw Ring. Just haven't really drawn Ring yet. Hmm. I think the 4 moons are good too. Use Dunk on Cloudburst and Eldrazi in general. By Jakey. Like an Emperor bonus to take my Giganta now. Fair enough. I love you, One Ring. I'm your biggest fan. Cat. I think it's prowess. Oh, holy schmoly. Sure. Wait, no, come back. Let me break magic online. Ugh. Well. Good hand. Yep, we drew the One Ring and we won the game. No banless modern. I think this game's good. GG's, by the way. Sorry, I had to play the challenge. Your deck's complete garbage? You lost a game to it. What do you mean? How are you gonna call my deck garbage? After I lost and scooped to you. It's kind of crazy. The truth hurts. Damn. My bad, chat. Oh, my Ragavan's dying for sure. Probably to a lava dart. Atomic Chrome Mox, you mean Spirit Guide bring Raptors good? Yeah, ring's broken. It's kind of a sweet inside memory here. Consigned memory is freaking sweet. Not really, but you know. I guess I grab Elegant Parlor here. Let me get a Flage. Could be worse. I could haste and kill this, but I think I would really have to Solitude next turn. If I draw a land, then it's not bad. Alright, well, I don't know if I'm getting a next turn. Alright, I'm at 4. That is not what I need to draw. Alright, Fable's out. I think I want the Strix Serenades in. Ragavans are pretty trash. High Noons are good. Strix is good. Flusterstorm, maybe? I mean, I can't beat Tron, so I feel like I have to have at least 5 cards in the sideboard for Tron. I couldn't think of a better card than Ceremonious Rejection. I also kind of like the 3 Fables in the main deck. I think it's really good against Energy. I know. I think that Ceremonious Rejection is just better. Because countering Kozilek's command is so important. Any Jeskai's favorite versus Tron? I don't think so. I think game 1 you auto lose, and then game 2 if you don't draw one of these like Charmaws, then you probably also auto lose. There's so many dead cards in your deck game 1 between like the Wrath of the Skies and the Pendings and the Galves and the Solitudes. Like I don't know. None of these cards do anything. Counter artifact spell, return target artifact to its owner's hand. I don't think I want that. I plan to grab a basic planes. And the wave birds, man, I forgot about wave birds. The technology on a wave bird was crazy for when it came out. Do you think they're playing another one drop? That'd be ideal if they played another one drop. Looks like they're just holding up removal though. Might do something controversial and just like not flashing this Felio. Oh, sorry, I never uploaded the list. There you go. There's the Jeskai list. You have an updated Sultai Living End list? I don't. I think the most optimal build of Living End is probably Bant with Wistfulness. Shout. I have so many options. I feel like it's just Wrath though. Fair enough. I did not expect to leave Spell Piercing in post board. My Flage. It's just like Solitude, pitch Solitude here. That Ephemerate. Think so. You can also flash in Felio. They have so many cards in hand though. Not feeling great about our spot. I wanted to do this solitude stuff while they were tapped out, which might be a mistake. So I'm probably dead here. Bolts me. I'm at 2. I have to imagine I am deceased. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Alright, I'm going to go in the queue for no ban list, and I will use the restroom and BRB. Man, I am shocked that my opponent had Spell Pierce in post board. Like, what does Spell Pierce even hit aside from exactly High Noon and Wrath of the Skies? And I don't even think Wrath of the Skies is that good against Prowess. See if we find a match. Nah, I don't like Violent Outburst. On principle, Violent Outburst is my least favorite card. One of my least favorite cards of all time. I mean, it worked out for them. It lined up perfectly with the Wrath Disguise. I guess I should have just flashed Infeli and had him bolt it. But I don't know. I would like the last thing I was expecting was a Spell Pierce. Can you fix the no banless queue times? Yeah, you can fix it by like not playing it, I guess. Because this is kind of ridiculous. I feel like Voice of Victory is probably better than Ragavan. Now that I'm looking at this list more. Turn 1 Voice of Victory could probably win some games. This queue time is a serious problem. I think it depends on how many mental missteps people are playing, but I guess like mental misstep seems to be on the downtick right now. Also, no skull clamp in this list is pretty interesting too. I feel like skull clamp is probably better. I think you can play both. I think Chrome Mox is fine, but I kind of want to ditch these Simian Spirit Guides. Play some Clampers. Let me change this real quick. I think this is the first change I want to make, and then I think there's too many lightning bolts. I go down 2 and 1. Let's try a few skull clamps. I think we need more lands. I don't even know if we need more lands. Like most of my opening hands had a sufficient amount of lands. Hey, BD. Doing well, man. Doing well. Hope you did well as well. Time to sit in this queue for half an hour. Well, luckily for you, Modern has not changed in about 14 months. How doing, buddy? There's like one new deck, which is the Surveillance Cam deck. Other than that, Modern hasn't really changed. Think this format has a chance in paper? I'm not sure. I think Cam is a real deck. It's real enough anyways. Yeah, I mean, like, the only time you're really gonna see no banless Modern tournaments is if it gets run at, like, an SCG or something. Because Wasu's not gonna do it. They're also not gonna support pre-Modern. So it's gonna be, like, an SCG side event. Outside of that, I doubt it. I just want to play a match. I'll try Affinity this Thursday. One question, Mem Night. I mean, just play enough zeros. Every single build of Affinity uses a Turbo Kappa Cannoneer deck in a different way. Some of them are Turbo Krang. Most of them are just Turbo Kappa Cannoneer. So it's just like, take your pick of what zeros you want to play. I'm sitting in this queue for more than a combined total of 10 minutes. We've already spent 5 minutes in this queue. If this is another 5 minutes, I'm going to give up. There are 51 people in this league. You don't care about turn 1 Ragavan? No. Affinity cares the least about turn 1 Ragavan. Most of the time, Affinity just wants to, like, progress its board state and ignore whatever the opponent's doing for the most part. It is pretty open, and it's a pretty interesting format, but at the same time, there's no incentive to be playing this format, right? There's no reason to be playing this format. Even though I think it's cool. Alright. I give up. I guess we'll just play this in the challenge tomorrow instead. Or find something to play in the challenge tomorrow, because I think at least the challenge should fire. I don't think leagues are going to be firing anymore when it comes to no ban list. I'll figure out what deck I'm going to play tomorrow. I'm going to go scout. Should we play some good old Murktide? Let's play some modern Murktide. How long could Murktide take? I think we have a lot of time since we lost in about 5 minutes to prowess. Good old Murktide. Here's my Ragster. As far as I'm concerned, that no ban list is just a dead format. Sadly. Just like impossible to find a match. Artist talent. Alright. Well, see if I die to Storm. No, I think the format's really fun. It's just nobody wants to play it. It's like, well, what can you do if nobody wants to play? Not much. Simple player, he's gonna go crazy. Yeah, I guess nobody wants to get Nadu or the One Ring looped. Yeah, I mean, it's valid. It's just like a little sad because I think the format's really cool. Now, what do we have for Storm? Surgical, Soul Guide, Tormod's Crypt. Braid's probably fine. Unholy Heat, out. Stern's Holding could be good. Tamiya's pretty bad too. Maybe Subtlety's worse. I always counterplayed a Nadu. Like, there's counterplayed every deck in the format. It's just like, I don't know. Is it worth exploring when the only tournaments for this format are 3 per week on Magic Online? Now, Hypergenesis is actually actively bad. They are at ungodly hours in the morning. It's like 3 in the morning and 7 in the morning. Hand's not great. We're definitely lacking some pressure. Depends on where you are. For me, it's very, very early. Because for me, it's like 6 or 7 in the morning. I think it's 6 in the morning. Should probably just leave this on top. The lion doesn't concern himself with times before 10 a.m. Yep. Aren't we just the luckiest? Rips the braid right off the top. I know, right? It's like a foreign concept. Unban Deathrite Shaman, unban Ponder, unban Hypergenesis, unban Punishing Fire, unban Birthing Pod, unban unban GT too. That's it. That's all we can unban. Yeah, there's a BNR next week, which hopefully just says Deathrite Shaman and nothing else. I don't know about nobody talking about it. No changes in any format. Feels good, man. I should have played DRC first. I messed up. It's fine. No changes plus buy more cards. Maybe Murktai's well positioned right now. There's a lot of combo decks. I don't think it's very good against Eldrazi, though. Cisco, think of the prime. I appreciate you. Manamorphose Rinse Resolve. I feel like they have a Past in Flames in their hand. What are we casting over there? Another one. Pyretic Ritual Past in Flames. By DRC. Hello, Mercantile. DRC came back. Well, I think I present lethal and say go. What if I can get a sweet win here? Where I like counterspell something, untap, like it's like they kill Ragavan, and I don't know, for whatever reason I can't dash Ragavan. And I can like DRC surveil a second counterspell and then surgical my own counterspells. Holy schmoly, grow the Murktide by 2. That's such an unrealistic way of winning, but I want it to happen so badly. I can dream, can't I? Oh, I'm gonna draw another counterspell. It was gonna be beautiful. I could cast Ragavan, we could counterspell the Ragavan. And I surgical my counterspells, and then we have lethal Murktide. Alright, well. Let's keep on keeping on with the challenge. Yeah, in the big 2026, we got Counterspell, Ragavan, DRC, Bobble, Expressive Iteration. Simpler times. Alright, chat, let's play some words on stream. Words on stream time. Red Murktide should pretty much always be in the meta when Blood Moon's medium to good. I don't think Blood Moon's very good right now. Blood Moon's okay, but Blood Moon is... Blood Moon could be way better. Oh, man. They might get up and stretch chat. Feeling sleepy just sitting here. Let me start this next round and put it on autopilot. I'm gonna go stretch for a little bit. Get the blood flowing. Alright, BRB chat. Hang tight. I'm sure there's gonna be a new expressive iteration pretty soon. They did give us 2 mana Ancestral Recall. YungDingo. Alright, up against Fencing Brick, who I'm pretty sure is in the chat. Chatter spotted. You get one guess per lock, essentially. We get more than one guess, but you get one answer per lock. We'll grab Steam Vents. I've been digging the Steam Vents into basic planes fetching style. I think it's been pretty reasonable. Energy. Jeskai. Zoo. Blue-black Murktide. Energy. What a bummer. I guess it could be the Jeskai mirror also. Oh, it is the Jeskai mirror. Felia. V. Felia. I can put this in the play tapped and just say go. Felia. Riddler. I guess maybe they're gonna consign. Hmm. I want to haste. This is like kind of tempting. But I mean, they could have Solitude. I guess Solitude's what I get blown out by the most. Alright, kind of worked out. I think I want Felia. I want this Ephemera in the graveyard, so I'm gonna flash in Felia here. I'm gonna Ephemerate the Felia so I can put another card in the graveyard for Flage. I'm gonna give me a bird. Fine, I will take my bird. I think I'd actually rather than bird this than bird my Flage for sure. Yeah, main deck Strix isn't super uncommon. Red, red. I should probably get blue, red then. I think I'm still gonna haste Flage. And go for Le Kill. In order for them to stop this kill, they need Solitude Ephemerate, I think. Okay. Wrath this guy's out. Teferi in. Strix in. Surgical. Soul Guide Flusterstorm are all like, okay. Square Hair. That looks like a bowl cut to me. Consign's pretty good in the matchup. I guess I don't really need Flusterstorm or Soul Guide Lantern. I could probably just cut these. Tron did hurt me. Tron hurt me so much. So I don't know if I want Prismatic Ending, but Prismatic Ending is good against their Flage. But Prismatic Ending is probably the worst card in the deck, so I think I just cut the pendings. Wish I had that Celestial Purge in my sideboard, but I cut it before entering the challenge. Nope. Alright. I also don't really want to keep this. I think I'd rather keep this and go to 5. And I started with an Entombed Flage, and I'm mulligan, so I don't think this game's gonna go very well. In my not so professional opinion. Land. Crap. Maybe they don't have another flash. Puts one card on top. Crap. I don't think we're winning this game. Basic island. Oh, we're so back. We have a chance. They have a basic island. No. I can't believe this is holding true right now. We have a chance because they have a basic island. Guess I need something better. Fable. Now that I can't kill this Teferi, I think we're in a bad spot. I need to draw an arena. I guess I'm in a good spot as long as they don't hit land number 5. Because Basic Island is murdering them right now. Ghost Vacuum. Oh, there goes my Flash. Probably discarding both of these. Man, Teferi should have had the voice of victory text where it's like you can't cast spells on your opponent can't cast spells on your turn. And not your opponent can't play the game. Get wrecked, idiot. I was talking smack to my opponent. I said, so about this basic island. And they said, I know, ... We love Tef. I wonder if I'm supposed to ephemerate this reflection. I don't think so. But maybe. No, they hit Flage. Alright, this game's over. I guess I need these pendings for Teferi. Yeah, it goes back to chapter 1. I'll try it. I don't love this hand. This hand's a little anemic. Ragster. I don't think I want another land. Not right now, anyways. Later, sure. At the moment, don't think so. Steam Vents Arena of Glory. It's Riz time. Sure, my Riz is gonna die. Teferi. I think I'm pretty okay with this. I guess I'm less okay now that they have Ragavan as a follow-up. If I bounce the Ragavan, they could dash the Ragavan at the Teferi. Maybe that's just something I have to be okay with. Or I could plus, but then they could attack with Ragavan and Flage anyways. I have so many Riddlers in my hand. I got a few Riddlers. Sure. Same 1-1, I think. Okay. I mean, I'm not feeling great still. I'd be feeling pretty good if I had Solitude up here. But I mean, they have so many more cards. I guess they don't have that many more cards. They have more board presence than I do right now. This basic planes is hurting. I do set him on. Strict Serenade. What's up, Mossy? I guess my best play this next turn is going to be casting a Solitude on Felia. It's pretty interesting. I get Hasty Solitude and smack the fairy. And this Ragavan's going to hit me, though. Oh, man. I could also Haste Riddler, attack to fairy, discharge to fairy, and then consign the warp trigger. I don't think I like that as much. I think I'm just casting a Solitude and saying go. And if I want to bounce it back to my hand, I think that's okay too. Maybe, oh, I think I want another blue source actually. Maybe I should have fetch shocked in the blue source so that way I can like warp a Hasty Riddler and then cast a Hasty Riddler. I think I messed up. I didn't ask style. Yeah, we're, well, maybe. Might end up as Jun. Do you like Canadians? All of them except for Blank Seb and Seb. Sebes, sorry. Let me get the plural on his name. The rest of the Canadians are pretty cool. Should make a cool warp token. Oh, do I have the token for you? Don, if you click on that link, I got warp tokens for sale. Hasty fella, yeah. That's really annoying. It's pretty sweet, too. Can't lie. Hit my Galv. Please. Alright, well, this is probably going to be a very, very tricky game to win. Maybe impossible. That helps. Alright, let's surgical flage. And then we'll go from there. See what their hand is. A flage and a Galv. Okay, I gotta beat a Galv. Can I beat a Galv? I think I could beat a Galv. I could hasty Riddler. Attack Teferi and get the Teferi off the table. Or I could hasty Solitude. I do have to kill both of their creatures, otherwise I die. I probably don't need to haste the Solitude. I do have to let the fairy live. I mean, I'm not going to gain 3 because they have a discharge in their hand. I could... Is there a line where I, like, Solitude my own Riddler? Like, I warp Hasty Riddler. I attack Teferi. And not, like, Solitude my Riddler. That probably can't be right either. Warp Hasty Riddler. Attack Teferi. Kill Teferi. Consign. Well, I'm trying not to die to Arena of Glory. Trying to think if there's any other line I have here. I think my line is just kill both of these and pray. think that's realistically my line. But I think I still want to haste. Make him use the Galv. Maybe that's stupid. Hmm. I think I do this and pray they don't draw anything. I'm dead to any creature in 2 draws. You know they have a Galv in hand. No, they're hasting something. To Solitude. Ah. Man. Do I have any outs to that? Draw land. Maybe I had to bank on drawing a white card. And like warp this. I don't even know. Like warp this, kill Teferi. Solitude Riddler. I go back up to 5. They kill it. No, I'm still dead. I don't know. I don't think I had a line that wins the game. How do we lose this? Just 2 Teferis killed me. Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be tapped, right? So it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have a tapped thingy. I get to kill Felia. They have Ragavan, and I have to rip white card. It's just not good. I was gonna draw Mountain, so I don't think anything mattered. That's so frustrating. See if we can squeeze in a Murktide match. I just got Tef diffed. They had 1 too many Tefs. I only have 1 copy and they have 2. Oh, not top 8 in this challenge. Can Could we have played that better? Taff is just backbreaking. I have to go back and rewatch that later. An error occurred when trying to pair you with another player. Okay. I guess it's words on stream time then. That must have been a sign. They knew that the round was going to end very quickly. Here we chat. It was a sign. The next round's about to start. What? It paired me in the league match? Why did it pair me in the league match? It just said error. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yikes, this hand's bad. Wonder how greedy I'm supposed to get with this wrath. Guess we'll see how many more 1-drops they play. Or should you play in the standard showcase? I think I'm also going to play in the standard showcase on Sunday. I sadly don't get to play in this modern showcase on Saturday, though. Yeah, I gotta do a coaching session on Saturday morning. So, in a way, same. Who's coaching you? Other way around. Well, they should definitely be able to tell I've wrapped this guys by now. I want to just fire off the wrath disguise. We don't want to get greedy with the Fable. Man, how greedy am I? I'm pretty greedy, man. Pretty fucking greedy. Every bone in my body was like, play Fable. Get greedier. You know you wanna. We played a match of no ban list, and then we couldn't find a second match, so we gave up. We sat in the queue for 10 minutes, and that was that. Uh-oh. Flage. Flage, have mercy. I'm trying not to die to Arena of Glory. Yeah, Nod is probably the best deck. I was just kind of telegraphing, but I really don't want to die to Arena of Glory. Could still die to Arena of Glory, I suppose. You making a Jamba? Do I want their Jamba? I guess a Jamba's fine. Why did Nadu? It's a great question. Why did Nadu? Hasty Felia, you say? Alright, one Ajamba down. Sorry, one Flage down. I could have also galved this one. I could have like full sent and then galved it, or I could have flickered it. Oh, I flicker it, they get to kill my Solitude or my Flage anyways. Then it goes back in their graveyards. I think this is better. Here lies my fable. Let's get more info before we decide anything. Ending. They're gonna sack this, yeah. Another Jamba. More chat. So they can make a copy of Guide of Souls. So they can go Guide of Souls, make a copy of Guide of Souls, and Flage. I really wanted to hold this pending for Flage. What is the specific reason that a Johnny dies versus returns to your opponent's control as a planeswalker? Because it exiles. If it just said transform, it wouldn't return, but it says exile and return. So it exiles, then it goes back to their board. Guide Reflection's pretty annoying. They could make a copy and block. I think they're going to want to make an end step copy. They're going to make a copy and block. I think making an end step copy is like so beneficial for them though. Eventually we're going to find our Flage. Oh my god. Make a copy of Spyro. I think that is best possible for him. Which is really unfortunate. That's also probably like second best possible. Flage. I need you. Flage. I need to surveil you. No. So unbelievably dead. Where did that game go wrong? I got outflaged. I don't even know. Nope. 6 lands Riddler, huh? These are the worst hands I've ever seen. I'm ready to go with my 3 cards. Surely my 3 cards will win the game. Close 7, unkeepable 6, unkeepable 5, unkeepable 4. Love Magic. Lage versus the world. This is why Riftbound is a better game, chat. Oh, having a separate resource deck is so nice. I guess I leave this on top. I just hope to draw another fetch. I see. Aha! I was one step ahead of you, opponent. Now I need to draw a Gelv. Imagine if this were a basic island. I'd want to freaking die if this were a basic island. Alright, Gelv off the top. Gelv off the top. We can actually win this game if we draw a Gelv. You know what? That's not bad. It's definitely not bad. And they locked themselves out of the game. Oh, that's bad. Uh-oh. 1, 2. I might just die here. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What the fuck? That wasn't meant to be. Sadness reigns upon the land. Alright, well this shit did worse than Jund. Chat! I appreciate you tuning in today. I'm outie. This challenge kind of sucked. Did the Jund 05. Appreciate all tuning in today. Hope you have a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, no matter where you are in the world. And I will be back tomorrow for the No Ban List Modern Challenge. I'm not sure we're going to play yet, but we'll figure it out later. For now, chat, I'm going to go send you over to Ice Ginger. He's also playing Jeskai Blank. It's also playing Jund. Play a better deck next time. Those don't exist. Every deck in Modern sucks. That's rule 1 of Modern.